Hey guys, I'm Natalie. Welcome to today's workout. I think you're really going to like this one today. It's standing only. You'll only be using your floor mat for the cool down, which is fortunate for me because I have my two helpers here again looking after my floor mat. Let's get started with our 2-minute warm up. Feet are nice and wide, facing out to the corners of the room. Let's start with a little squat tap and do 3 big arm circles up and back. 1, 2, and 3. Shoulder rolls back for 1, 2, and 3, keeping them back and down the whole time we're working out, pulling yourself up through the crown of the head, nice long tall torso, supported by a really strong core, arms up, and let's do little jabs to the front. So a nice squat tap for the lower body and jabs for the upper body. So imagine one of these hitting you in the core, so I want you to brace your abs, like one of these is going to hit you right in the belly button, and you're not just flopping your arms forward, you're really jabbing like there's a bag in front of you. Let's come a little bit lower in the squat tap and turn it into an uppercut. So that punching bag is right here in front of your face and you're coming underneath it with those punches for 3, 2, and 1. Let's do cross body hooks. So punching bag is right in front of your body this time, swiveling at the hip for 3, 2, and 1. Keep this wide stance, reaching side to side. Now look down and see that your knees are behind, your knees are behind your toes. So if your body's forward, pull the booty towards the back of the room so the knees are behind the toes. Now from here, squat and squeeze. So you're gonna squeeze the glutes and drive up through the heels on the way up. And again, look down. Knees should be behind toes. If they're coming in front, pull the booty back. For 3, squeeze, 2, squeeze, 1, squeeze. Shuffle on the spot. I'm going to show you the first move. Your right leg, rear lunge, kick with alternating overhead press. So start with your right leg is going to go to the back of the room. Alternating overhead press. So come nice and deep into that rear lunge and then give me a little kick. If your balance isn't great, you can just tap the foot. Otherwise, kick low or high, whatever you're more comfortable doing. 2, 1. Other side. So your left leg, your right arm's overhead, rear lunge and kick. Get ready with your left leg. Rear lunge and kick. If you don't have the balance for the kick, just tap. You're still going to get a great workout. You can kick low, high, or tap. Keep it going, guys. 3, 2, 1. Rest and watch. Lateral raise, palms down. Side lunge, knee up, narrow squat. Knee up, back to a side lunge. Let's go. Side lunge to narrow squat. In that narrow squat, send the booty to the back of the room. Sit deep into it. Torso comes forward. Nice long back, flat back. 3, 2, 1. I'll show you on the other side. Side lunge, knee up, sit back into it. So don't come forward, sit back, really exaggerated. Here we go. Side lunge, sit back in to that squat. It's a nice, tight, narrow squat. Feet are together. Coming nice and deep. Arms are up and down, flying like a bird. 2, 1. Wide stance. Dumbbells at the shoulders. Pivot forward into a deadlift, down into a squat. Stand with an overhead press, back to a squat, back to a deadlift. Here we go. Deadlift, squat, overhead press, squat. Deadlift, squat, overhead, squat. On the overhead, you're just doing the knee up on your left leg. So it's 4 moves. Other side, guys. So a deadlift. 1, 2, 3, 4. Back to 1. Here we go. Deadlift, squat, overhead press, squat, and back to deadlift. Try not to lock out your knees on the deadlift. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So the booty's going to the back of the room on the deadlift. 3, 4. Well done, guys. Rest and watch. Curtsy, reach across and tap and reach across, or do a knee up. Starting with a curtsy. Reach, reach, option, knee up. If you're losing your balance, you can just tap. So reach, tap, reach, knee up. I'll do 1 and 1. Just reaching gently across the body, not throwing the weight. Okay, heart rate is up. Get ready to curtsy, curtsy, and tap. Here we go. Curtsy, tap, or curtsy, knee up. If you don't have the balance to do the knee up, that's no problem. Just tap it. This is a core move. When we're doing the reach, we're working our shoulders, and of course, our legs and our booty. Grab a drink. Rest and watch, guys. Start with the feet together. Rear diagonal, and then we're going to do an arm push with a knee up from one corner to the other. Here we go. Step back into the corner and push up to the other corner, like we're launching a shot put. Come nice and deep in that rear diagonal lunge. Inner thigh and booty as we press off that leg. 2, 1. Other side, feet are together. Step back, rear diagonal from one corner of the room to the other. Get ready. Step back and push like we're launching a shot put. We're coming nice and low, pushing it up. Working inner thigh and booty. Booty as we push up off that leg. A few more. 2, 1. Nice, low, wide stance. Knees aren't in, they're back. We're going to walk forward for 4 and back for 4 with an arm push. Shoulders are back and down. Let's go. 3, 4, and back. Let's go forward, 2, 3, 4, and back. Stay low. This is an inner thigh move. Stay low with the knees and the feet wide. 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Weight in the other hand. Come low. Knees aren't in, they're out. Feet are as far out as you can get them. We're going to step forward for 4 and back for 4. Stay low. 1, 2, 3, 4. Back. 2, 3, 4. The walk isn't the important part. What's important is you stay low. Keep the knees back. You'll feel it in the quads. You'll feel it in the inner thigh. 2, 3, 4. Guys, rest and watch. We're going to pivot forward in a deadlift, rear lunge, twist, or lift that back leg off as you come into that deadlift. Here we go, deadlift, rear lunge, twist. Option to lift that back leg off the ground in the deadlift. So toes can rest on the ground and twist, or lift that leg and twist. If you're doing the leg lift, try and get your glute. Let me show you on the other side. So we're pivoting forward, rear lunge, twist, or come up with that leg lifting off the ground. So I'll do 1 and 1, down, twist, or lift that leg back to a rear lunge and twist. If you are lifting the leg, try and get the glute to engage and lift that leg for you. You can rest your toes on the ground. You're still going to get a hamstring workout. All right, guys, rest and watch. Here we go. We're going to step into a rear lunge, do a figure 8, knee up, figure 8. Get ready. Rear lunge, figure 8. The weight's coming by one leg and the other. One, the other. This is a core move. Engage the abs. We are working the core. Anytime we're standing on one leg. 2, 1. Other side. So stepping back and around and back. Starting figure 8 to your left. Here we go. Figure eight, figure eight. If you are getting tired, you can keep that back leg on the ground and do a static lunge and the figure eight. A few more seconds, guys. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Grab a drink. We are repeating rounds 1 and 2. Remembering that first move. Your right leg, rear lunge and tap, or rear lunge and kick. Get ready. Here we go. Rear lunge, kick, or tap. I'll do 1 and 1 so no one feels left out. Kick or tap. There's no shame in doing the tap. You don't want to lose your balance. 3 seconds. Other side, guys. So this time your left leg's going back. Your right arm starts overhead. I'm going to grab a rest. Get ready. Here we go. Back and tap, back and kick. Your 2 options. When you're standing on one leg, you are challenging your core a little bit more, and of course, the standing leg a little bit more. 2, 1. Well done, guys. Arms facing down. Side lunge, knee up, rear lunge, knee up. Back to the side. Let's do it. Side and push that. I think I said rear lunge, but I meant squat. Side lunge to squat. Sitting deep into that squat, deep into the side lunge. Side lunge is inner thigh and then booty as you step out of it, as you're pushing out. We're going to do a side lunge to your left. Arms up, palms down. Here we go. Side, and then a squat. Remembering, guys, that the rest is just as important as the high intensity interval in HIIT training. It will make you a better fat burning machine. The fluctuations of the high-low. Here we go. I'll show you what we're doing. Forward, squat, knee up, squat. Here we go, guys. Deadlift, squat, knee up, squat. Knee up just with your left. Keep it going, guys. Like it's one big fluid move. A few more seconds. 3, 2, 1. So make sure on the deadlift, you keep the knees ever so soft and imagine like you're sending the booty to the back of the room. Here we go on the deadlift. Deadlift to squat, knee up, squat. Knee up just with your right this time. Deadlift, squat, knee up, squat. Every body part is getting worked out in this move. 2, 1. Grab a little rest. We're going to do curtsy and tap or knee up. I'll do 1 and 1. Here we go. Curtsy, tap, curtsy, knee up. Reaching across the body, not throwing the weight, gently pushing the weight across the body. It's a core move. 2, 1. And of course, booty and quad and shoulders and arms. Your right leg is going to go back this time. Here we go. Back and back, back and back. I realized I didn't do the tap, so I'll do 1 tap and 1 knee up. Coming deep into that curtsy. I forgot the tap again. 2, 1. Guys, grab a drink. 1 round to go. I can see my dogs are exhausted. Okay, feet together. Stepping. We're going to start with this side, sorry. 1 corner to the other. Get ready, step to that corner. Step deep and push. Deep and push. Come nice and deep into that rear diagonal lunge. The foot's coming back on an angle, on a giant V, and you're pushing your arm up to the other corner. 2, 1. So feet together. This guy's going to step back on a diagonal to that back corner and then push to the other corner. Here we go. Rear diagonal, push, rear and push, like you're launching a shot put. Keep it going nice and deep, working our booty as we push up out of that rear diagonal lunge. 2, 1. Guys, come low. Knees are back, feet out as far as you can. Walking forward for 4 and back for 4. With an arm push, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, and back. It doesn't matter how big the step is. What's important is that you stay low and those knees are back and back. 2, 3, 4. I also feel it right here. I like to call that the knee overhang. All right, guys, get ready. Come down. Feet are out. Shoulders are back and down. Bring it down. 1, 2, 3, 4, and back. Keeping the back long and tall. Abs are still engaged, so no hunching over. Shoulders are back and down. Keep your form, guys. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, guys, get ready. Step back. We're going to do that deadlift to lunge, twist. Option to lift that back leg off the floor. I'll do 1 and 1. Deadlift, rear lunge, twist. Option to lift that back leg off the floor and twist. You can keep the feet on the floor, just your toes for balance, or let that glute, your left glute, 2, 1. Now will be your right glute lifting that leg. So we're either going to come forward with the foot on the floor or lift that leg up using the glute. Here we go. Deadlift, rear lunge, twist. Notice on the twist that my arms are tucked in just so I don't put any pressure on my lower back. So pivot forward and twist. Lift the leg up if you like and twist. 2, 1. Well done, guys. We're going to do a rear lunge, figure 8, knee up, knee down. Keep that back foot on the floor if you like. Here we go. Rear lunge. If you like, keep the knee on the floor and just do a static rear lunge if you're losing your balance. Keeping that figure 8. So it's going over one leg and the other. 2, 1. Other side. Last exercise of the day. Happy days. Get ready, guys. Figure 8, figure 8, figure 8. If that's too much, just keep that back foot on the floor and do a static rear lunge with a figure 8. When you get tired, maybe your balance isn't so great. Keep going, 5 seconds. 2, 1, and done. Well done, guys. You don't mind if I grab this to you, little mister? Oh, excuse me. Okay, guys. Step 1, foot forward. Press through that hip. Breathing oxygen into it. Didn't mean to disturb you. Arm comes up. Catch it with the other arm and breathe into that shoulder. Pressing out against this bent arm. Okay, still pressing through the hip. Arm comes up, reach down the back. Press down on the elbow. It's okay. And then very gently leaning over the right side of your body, can't help himself, back to center. Tuck these toes under. Either leave the knee on the ground or lift it up. Bring your hands up above your head and look up between your hands, opening up that hip a little bit more. Bring your left hand on the inside of your right foot and gently pivoting, looking under your right armpit. Back to center. Push the body weight back. Flex this front foot. And bring your back forward, nice and long and flat. Hi, mister. You need to cool down after that hard workout. Switching sides. Other leg comes forward. Press through the hip, breathing into it. Arm comes up, catch it, breathe into that shoulder. Nice long deep breaths. Bring that arm up over your head, press down on the elbow, and very gently leaning over the left side of your body. Okay, and back to center. Tuck those back toes under, knees either on the ground or off the ground. Bringing the arms up overhead and looking up between your hands. Stretching that leg out a little bit more. Bringing your right hand on the inside of your left foot and gently twisting, looking under your left armpit. Back to center. Let's stretch out this hamstring. Keep this foot flexed, come forward with a flat back. We did a few deadlifts today, guys. Come here into a little crunch position with your feet together. Slowly unravel one vertebrae at a time, walking the hands up the shins, up your thighs. Slowly, slowly, slowly unraveling the spine, one vertebrae at a time. The head slice to come up. Let's do 3 big arm circles up and back for 1, 2, 3. Grab those hands. Okay, and pull them back. Stretching out that chest. Let's do a quick quad stretch. Keeping the knees together, not out. And the other side. Guys, give yourselves a round of applause. Thank you so much for working out with me. I hope you enjoyed that one. Leave any comments or suggestions you have down below, and I'll see you next time.